to equalize this.
Alright, this could be the game-winning match for SRGOG Esports. But if Aero Esport ties things around, we are all forced to go to game number 5. With the heroes get picked up by both sides, I feel like in terms of damaging-wise, early on, Hayabusa and Kimi is a very, very scary combo. You can traction pulse, Hayabusa can just dash with the shadow, and Augie Shadow Kill tries to get a kill. So do expect that kind of combination coming up from SRGOG. So as we take another deeper look at the emblem setup, Master of Assassin for both Moskov and Bruno, trying their best to win the laning phase as much as they could.
Oh, I didn't really get the gold crab, I think. Husei forcing Innocent away from the lane, and this is not good. Lane frozen in favor of Husei. Meanwhile, here comes a two-man Jingundo. Sakai tries to fight first blood for Stormy, and they find a second one. Zkif goes down. That is what we want from SRGOG.
Very, very good start. Very clean start at the same time. That is the power of the Baxia from Krem, who knows that, hey, I can participate in team side because with the Baxia Shield Unity, I can rotate immediately back to my lane and not lose much gold nor experience. But the biggest part is, the biggest benefit is, I can assist more kills for my own team. Aero Esport do have to suspect that kind of moments coming out from Krem once again. So the map control or the observation towards Krem has to be multiplied, so you know where is the movements coming in from Krem.
Yeah. Krem feeding himself with the emote. An attempt on his life is not going to be easy. They want to push him away, but here comes the rest of SRGOG. Stormy and Yums joins in, and Aaron, he is forced to flicker away, but the enhanced Starlim attack more than enough. Krem picks up the kill. Zkif late to the party. SRGOG finding that third, and now Turtle is on the menu.
Yeah, I mean, the rotation against coming from SRGOG, this is just vintage from them. Oh, traction pulse, gets a kill with Zkif.
Hazel knows he can't contest that. Innocent doing a lot more better. Fighting Husei in the bot lane, it's been a tough game 2 and 3. Kim shows up, put some fear into the hearts of Innocent. The first turtle for SRGOG, and look at that, Adine, 2.5 minutes in, 2.1k goal lead.
I mean, this is when SRGOG remember that, hey, we are the defending champion. Somehow they've forgotten about that. We know that we can do this, and somehow the reminder is having a good effect on them. 2k goal lead on the second minute mark, 4 kills as well. As we take a look at level differences, right? Skies is on level 6, meanwhile Hazel is on level 6 at the same time. So not losing too much in terms of both junglers, who are still why Aero Esport is still in this game.
Yeah, a kick into a Shield Unity, into a traction pulse. Zkif is getting ragdoll left, right, and center, and they're done playing with him. We don't want to play this toy anymore. Zkif goes down, and SRGOG continues this choo-choo train.
If you can use the AOG right just now, just how showcased by Zkif, why would you AOG back into the fight? Why you just not try your best to AOG away? You know, just gamble. I know that I'm gonna get killed. If I AOG away, if I get out, that's a big win. So not too sure why the AOG went back towards the side of SRGOG. But maybe they were anticipating counter engagement from the side of Aero, but it did not came through for Zkif just now.
Yeah, not at all. And this is what SRGOG wants to do, right? Take control. A lot of the times, SRGOG, they usually aren't the fastest team in the early game, but once they get that ball rolling, it can be quite unstoppable. Yun's very deep in the enemy territory, with Cram joining him as well. Another kick on the Zkif. Let's see if Zkif gets out this time. AOG used appropriately to escape, but it does force him to relinquish control of the jungle. SRGOG reminding Aero that the weights are off. No more playing nice, Mr. Nice Guy. The Rock Lee weights are off. It's time to play seriously.
Yeah, definitely. It does remind me of that a moment from Naruto where, Naruto unleashed Kurama from those chains, right? So yeah. This is what is happening towards SRGOG Esports right now. The chains are off. Traction balls.
Big one on 2 of them. That is going to force Aero Esports to back off, and once more turtle control given over to SRGOG.
I mean, on the bot side as well, yes, Kusi is doing phenomenally well. Look at the positioning of Innocent. Gotta play it safe, gotta back off, but Kusi, gotta be careful. Yums is there to be able to, help Innocent out, but so far, not a problem for Innocent. How Kim and Zkif react as well once they saw the Baxia, once they saw the Kimi at the same time.
Zkif actually saved himself because Yun was about to go for the kick, but the animation was cancelled by the taunt. Not too big of a deal if you're SRG OG, right? It's a steady 3.1k lead. Hazel on the recovery route. Kuse actually losing out the trade against Innocent. With the rest of SRG OG hovering around the bot lane, Aaron is forced to help.
Not too sure how does Aero Esport goes about this. Like, you would think that Hazel might be able to go on the back end and to get some kills to assist team, but even if you go to the back end, who are you gonna find? Who is gonna be on the back end? Like, Kimi is very, very hard for you to catch her. That means you have to go through Baxia as well as Chao, Innocent at the same time, with the Purify, with the SOD at the same time. So Hazel is having a difficult time because back in game number 3, you have stationary targets like the Farsa. So it's easy for Hazel to go. Right now, nobody is stationary. Everybody is on the move. Everybody is mobile.
Makes the job of Aaron slightly harder too. Yums with the first item, Radiant Armor. Top tier 1 goes down to Sakai's. And the Stardom Beam on the Aaron. Yeah, those Goblins aren't going to survive for too long. So as much as this game has, you know, kind of slow boil a little bit, SRG OG are still finding minor Ws on the map, right? 4k gold lead. Third turtle coming up in 20 seconds on the top side. Cram doing mighty fine. Innocent with the golden staff in the hand. And SRG OG really just feeling good about themselves. Captain Cram with his infamous emote.
With the level differences as well, Stormy level 9, meanwhile Kim level 8, Hazel level 10, Sky's also level 10. Okay, so far Hazel is farming up really, really well. Just matching up with whatever Sky is doing as of now. Yums, gotta be careful. AOG just to force Innocent away. SOD, are they gonna go for it?
They wanted to take the tier 1, but Innocent cleared out with SOD too. So in the end, it's Aero Esports forced to use resources. They ended up using Revitalize. They will still get the structure, sure, but SRG have bought enough time. Stormy arrives, got the airstrike used by Kim. Traction Pulse pulls Aaron back. SRG OG slowly just toying around. And they're not going to go for full commitment. They got the turtle, they got what they want. They can continue to play this slow and steady.
Yeah, there was no need for them to go for the kill right there. Enough of them to get the neutral objective and force the movement away from Aero Esport to defend this mid turret. Meanwhile, look at the top side. The switch has happened. Moskov understands that, okay, by staying for far too long in the bot side, I cannot farm well. Not only that, the turret on the bot side has been gone, so the protection is not there for the Moskov. So switch side, farm up even more right now because as we take a look at the individual goal, he is ahead by a fine margin.
And Kim disappears, man. The Sky Piercer doing a work. And Stormy finds a double kill, a kick on a Hazel. Courtesy of Yums, delivered on a silver platter. As Zkiv runs away, tail between his legs. SRG OG unrelenting. SOD will just brush past them. But the job is done. 3 kills for SRG OG and a mid-tier 1 to boot.
That is classic SRG OG, where they fight as a 4-man on the mid side and they won as well. At the same time, Innocent was pushing on the top side just now. And so they won at multiple occasions. The kill, the team fight, as well as the neutral objective. And overall, map control is in the favors of SRG OG Sport. Not only that, with a 7k goal lead, just a cherry on top of the lead that they have right now.
So far, this best of 5 game 3 was the closest, the tightest game we've got. Game 1, 2 has been a blowout. Game 4 looks to go in that direction too. Innocent finally takes care of their bot tier 1. 5 more seconds until the Lord spawns. SRG OG, plenty of time to set things up. Marksman Trinity achieved under 9 minutes by Innocent. And now Aero Esport, they have to make a choice. Do they try to look for Innocent? Do they try to stop SRG from starting the Lord? It's not an easy job. Hazel is 2 levels behind, and Innocent. Oh, this recall. Oh, so close, Innocent.
Yep.
Just enough.
Ooh. Managed to get away. Managed to buy time for SRG OG Sports, specifically for Skies, to get that neutral objective, to get the lot immediately. That will help them immensely to get the inhibited turret. Let's take a look at the itemization right now. Holy Trinity fixed up by Innocent. Kimi focusing on the Sky Piercer with 2 kills of stacks in hand. Concentrated energy as well. Meanwhile, Yums only have one set of defense item, which is the Radiant Armor. Traction Pulse, no follow-up by Yums. Just, again, giving a warning letter to Aero Esports.
That one looked very, very scary for a moment. SRG, I'll let the Lord do his job, slowly push it. Innocent shoves that bot wave in, wants to break that holy defense, and it will break for sure. Mid tier 2 taken care of by the minions. 9.6k, bridging into the 10k gold advantage. Aero Esport tasting what it's like to be that far behind.
What is it about both of these teams giving a taste of their own medicines, right? Game number 2, it was SRG OG Esport who were in the deficit of 11k gold lead. And right now, it's looking like Aero Esport are going to be deficit more than 10k gold as of now. The top turret that was inhibited by the Lord was taken care of, but I can't see the same on the bot side. Inhibited turret has been taken down. And right now, SRG OG Esport got to prepare, conceal, but conceal in the face of SRG OG where they know what you're gonna do.
I'm not really sure what the plan was. The traction pole actually was point blank, so it completely misses. SRG OG looking to see if they can take this top inhibitor. Aaron will put his body in front, but will have to bear the punishment a little bit. Innocent actually just goes in, takes the inhibitor now, has to get away, blows the Purify, but more than enough. Spear of Mystery pushes Aaron's back, and the re-engage comes in with Yums and Sukais for the facilitation. A kick on a Hazel, and he is in no man's land. Killing spree for Sukais. SRG OG has broken the game wide open. The base almost laid bare.
That was very unfortunate of Aero Esport. They know that Innocent used the dash already, so they went all in. They went in trying their best to get Innocent, but Innocent knows that his friends are there to back him up.
This is going to be a potential coup de grace for SRG OG. Unstoppable on Stormy as ZK falls. Aaron comes back in time. SRG OG takes about temporarily. As key items comes up from Aero Esports, Malefic Gun for Kusei, Aaron with the Radiant Armor. Damage is still permanent though, no base structures. Lord coming up in less than 15 seconds for SRG OG. This is almost surely a checkmate.
This is an example of if, let's say, game number 3, Aero Esport backed off. This is what would happen,
yeah,
for example. If they did not push the envelope, this is what would happen. So we get to see an extension of game number 3, but in the side of SRG OG Esport right now. 12k gold lead. In terms of itemization, I don't need to spend too much time because we all know with 12k gold lead, most likely they're gonna get 1 or 2 items up ahead in comparison to Aero Esport. I would like to take a look at level. Sky's hit level 15 already. He's on the way on level 13, but by that strike by Kim, zone out the enemies.
He's gonna get kicked back, uses his own Purify to get away. ZK is completely isolated. SOD Innocent! Once more shows up at the right time. Triple kill for the half-man, half-beast, and SRG OG Esports. They put one foot through the door, and now the second foot is gonna go through. Aero Esports got nothing on him. It's crashed and burned, and the Red Giants have effectively put themselves